The day Belle Thornwick decided my family's century-old lake belonged to her precious son was the day she picked a fight with the wrong rancher. It started at 6 a.m. with 3 police cruisers screaming up my drive, gravel exploding under their tires like machine gun fire, the smell of diesel exhaust mixing with the morning coffee still warm in my hands. There she was, the HOA president, filming me from her pristine Range Rover, practically salivating as cops surrounded my porch. She called them on me for trespassing on land my great-grandfather homesteaded in 1887, land where 4 generations of Holloways have been born, raised, and laid to rest. Her Instagram influencer son had been charging strangers $200 to fish my private lake, the same water where my grandmother's ashes rest under quaking aspen, carrying her laughter on quiet evenings. Then Mama Karen whipped out forged documents claiming I was illegally blocking community access. But Belle made one fatal mistake. She had no clue I controlled the budget for every service keeping her perfect little subdivision running. My name is Garrett Holloway, and this is the story of how a suburban HOA president tried to steal my family's soul and learned why you never mess with a rancher who knows his rights. We're talking 2,400 acres of Montana paradise, carved from wilderness by my great-grandfather Augustus in 1887, including that 12-acre spring-fed lake where he built our first cabin. This isn't just land, it's legacy. The morning coffee steam mixing with mountain air, leather saddle creaking under my weight, meadowlarks calling across pastures. I'm 45, divorced, living alone since my daughter Skylar left for college. Been working this ranch since I could hold reins, planning to die here. Never imagined some HOA princess would declare war on everything my family built. 5 years ago, a developer bought the adjacent section, promising rural harmony while cramming 200 McMansions on postage stamp lots. Whispering Pines Estates. Like an idiot, I signed their emergency vehicle access easement, just being neighborly. That's when Belle Thornwick slithered in. Late 40s, blonde highlights costing more than my monthly feed bill, driving a Range Rover that's never seen actual dirt. Real estate agent married to a bank VP who pronounces agriculture like it's a disease. Complaints started immediately. Cattle smells disrupting dinner parties. Native grasses unsightly from her kitchen window. Could I mow them down? Make things more professional? I laughed. Big mistake. Then her son Tucker discovered my lake. 22-year-old influencer with the work ethic of roadkill, bringing friends for content creation. Diesel trucks rumbling at dawn, beer bottles and cattails, electronic music drowning out bird songs older than his bloodline. Tolerance turned to trespassing to business. Professional cameras, drones, charging $300 for exclusive Montana wilderness access. He posted about my family's private lake like he'd inherited it. The entitlement stank worse than fresh manure. Belle played her trump card with a manila folder and that patronizing smile. Garrett, I've done historical research, she dripped. Original homestead papers included recreational water rights for township residents. She spread photocopies across my kitchen table, pointing with manicured claws. Amateur forgeries, her Whispering Pines Township, didn't exist until 2019, while my great-grandfather's homestead predated it by 132 years. My grandfather's advice echoed. When someone shows fake papers, let them think you're falling for it while gathering evidence. I photographed every page, said I'd review with my attorney. Her smile faltered. She didn't waste time. County inspectors showed up embarrassed, filing reports on her formal complaints about illegal water restrictions. She organized community safety meetings with poster-sized aerials, declaring my cattle contaminated the watershed. My behavior suggested mental instability. Lies burned, but financial rumors that inheritance taxes broke me, the ranch failing, cut deeper. In ranch country, questioning a man's ability to pay bills is assassination. I fought back with overwhelming documentation. Hired a top surveyor. Her fence encroached 3 feet onto my land. Installed 8 high-def security cameras with night vision and cloud backup. Caught Tucker's circus. Film crews, catering trucks, him bragging, "This is my family's lake," Been coming here since I was a kid. Born in Phoenix, moved here 5 years ago. His Instagram exploded to 50,000 followers. Dozens paid $300 each for access. Cars lined roads. Trash trampled pastures. My prize bull Augustus stopped eating from stress. Then the twist, Tucker built a rustic fishing dock on my property without permission, charging extra. Time-lapse video had 30,000 likes. Every second on camera, plus audio of profit margins. Commercial trespassing, damage, fraud, all self-documented. Bell escalated. Neighbors filed nuisance complaints about cattle smells and noise, damaging property values. Sheriff's dispatch called domestic disturbance, alleged threats. Deputy arrived tense. I showed footage. Calm conversation, her screaming about rural terrorism. She filed for a restraining order anyway. False police reports are felonies here. Up to 2 years each. I hired top water rights attorneys. My 1887 patent included absolute rights under prior appropriation doctrine. No override without due process and compensation. Insurance called attractive nuisance claim from HOA demanding easement. Cameras caught Tucker's $47,000 in 3 months from fees. His operation created the nuisance. She went to Channel 7 with sob stories, stage kids with signs at my fence. GoFundMe raised $12,000 for legal defense against corporate intimidation. Death threats rolled in. Local businesses cancel contracts. Then sabotage. Water pumps severed at 2 a.m. Tire tracks matching Tucker's truck. $8,000 repairs. Cattle without water and heat. My daughter Skylar dug. Bell fired from prior real estate for falsifying docs. Husband's bank under federal audit. Tucker's free the lake. Party invaded. 200 attendees. Fireworks. Grass fire burning 40 acres. Damage. $15,000 plus. Ecological ruin. In grandfather's cabinet. 1962 Rural Service District docs. My ranch's anchor parcel made me administrator with oversight over police, fire, roads, utilities for the area. I've been unknowingly funding my persecution. My taxes paid 60% of the budget, while HOA looted for private amenities. Pool, landscaping, tennis lights billed as emergency. I demande d'audits, terminated non-essential contracts. Bell panicked. Emergency meetings, crisis PR firm, $37,000 from HOA funds. Fake reviews, anonymous tips to agencies. Tucker posted tearful video claiming threats. Viral, more threats. Fence sabotage, caught on infrared. Tucker's truck, voices saying, make it look like the crazy rancher lost his shit. Arrests followed. Bribery attempt on camera. $50,000 cash to drop actions. Service terminations hit. Patrols now $180,000 per year market rate. Roads, HOA responsibility. Emergency assessments, $3,200 per household. Residents revolted, board resignations, property values dropped. County commissioner hearing, packed room, media circus. I presented evidence, forged docs, social media profits, recordings, $2 million embezzlement. Bribery audio played. Witnesses testified pressure, threats. Commissioners voted. Terminate contracts, refer to prosecutors, affirm my authority. Bell arrested for embezzlement, fraud. Tucker, tax fraud, probation. Accomplices jailed. Civil settlement, $500,000 damages, asset seizures. New HOA apologized. Established Holloway Accord protecting historic ranches 6 months later. Justice tasted like porch coffee at sunrise. Bell, 18 months federal prison for $100,000 restitution. Ecosystem recovering. Waterfowl returning. I started Rural Heritage Protection Fund. Helped 47 families. Grew to $2 million. Skylar switched to investigative journalism. Montana passed Rural Property Rights Act. Bell bill. Felony for HOA financial abuse. The land endures. Justice prevails. Montana ranchers don't back down from bullies mistaking kindness for weakness. Drop a comment about your HOA nightmare. You might sit on more power than you think. Smash subscribe. Next week, How a retired teacher took down a corrupt school board with a calculator and public records. Another day, another HOA drama wrapped up. If this made you shake your head or fist pump in victory, share your experience and subscribe so you never miss another battle. The land teaches patience, but it also teaches justice.